Hello and welcome, I am Raziel, and here we are with, we're looking at the smaller ranges today, the smaller scale. And I've got to say, with GW releasing their Imperial Legionis, their Epic, what they announced today is, a teasing trio of tiny tanks. And, yeah, honestly, these, I don't know, they don't look that good. They look doughy. That's the word I'm going to use, doughy. I mean, I've seen their tanks, and I remember their old Epic tanks, and yeah, they were small, but they were quite sharp. They weren't like this very rounded, plasticky look. Like, they were made out of clay. This is what they remind me of. They were made out of clay. It's all been rounded and nice and kind of neat, and they don't really show what these models look like. Like, the Kratos tank does, honestly, this, if I would, like, let's say you get Epic and you were looking to expand it, and you want Rule of Cool. You go for a model because it looks good. I wouldn't go for the Kratos tank, and I like the Kratos tank. I like it. It's one of my favourite looking tanks in High Fantasy. But this really, it looks like it's lacking something, and I'm not quite sure what. Because, like I said, it looks stunted too. It looks like it's been a stunted tank as well. It doesn't look like it's been shrunk proportionally. It doesn't look like it's a proportional shrinkage. It's like certain bits have been shrunk more than others, and certain things are wider than others than they should be. It just looks, like I said, doughy. I know people are going to say, well, it's a smaller model, it's a smaller scale, so it's going to be... No, I don't think that's a good reason. Because if they can put some of the detail they put on this, which honestly, actually, coming what I'm going to talk about in a minute, kind of really bad. Because the Baneblade is the same. It looks doughy, and it doesn't look like a Baneblade, but it looks like someone said, explained what a Baneblade was to a sketch artist, and it's like, this is what a Baneblade looks like, and we kind of got that. Because, like, if you can see it here, the turrets, the sponsons are halfway over one of the middle points, and I know for a fact that's not how it works. The sponson covers one of those pieces completely, so you could see two fully, and you wouldn't have. It's like, it doesn't look right. It's like, oh, anyway. So anyway, you got the Baneblade and you got the Kratos tank and rhinos. Okay, rhinos are rhinos. And even they look a bit squatted. Squatted! It's a good word, squatted. They look squatted. I mean, yeah, it probably wouldn't be something I'd get to boost my army. Right now, to do Epic, I would just get 2 Epic boxes just to, boost my army. These wouldn't be something I'd go out and buy and go out my way to get just for Epic. That's not something that would boost me. That's not something that convinces me. But, also, we have to speak about Games Workshop. If that's 2 in a box, I worry how much it's going to cost. Because if that's 3 rhinos, even if that's £30, that's quite steep. And that's something else I'm going to make. It's 2 models, and they're quite small as well. They're not big models, and they're going to be quite small. So, yeah, hopefully it's going to be quite cheap, because Aeronautica was actually quite cheap, to be honest with you. It was the one bonus fact about the Aeronautica was relatively inexpensive for Games Workshop, and it's a great budget game for people to play. And hopefully these will follow suit. But like, if you're getting 2 tanks, it does look bad compared to other companies, such as next is Mantic and their Armada, which now you can get the Abyssal Dwarf Complete Fleet Bundle. The Abyssal Dwarf Fleet looks fantastic. See, this is what I mean. It doesn't look stunted. It's fantastically well detailed. It looks fun. It looks cartoonish. This is the sort of stuff that would, if I was to put this on the battlefield, would make me go, or someone else put it on the battlefield, and make me go, oh, that looks pretty. That looks nice. It looks like someone made this and they enjoyed making it. It's a fantastic looking fleet. And you do get 2 Resin Angkor class, 1 Resin Decimator class, 2 Resin Black Soul class, 1 Resin Phonox class, 1 Resin Katakyu class, 1 Resin Hellfang. Alternate parts you can build the Arbiter of Pain, Resin Gunworm, Resin Goggles, Flop, 2 Resin bases, 3 MDF bases, and ship cards, fleet rules, and magic cards. So you get everything you need to play this and use it, which is one thing Mantic's great at. So you get everything you need in that box to play it. You're not going to need to buy a separate book or anything to play it, so you get everything you need. And yeah, they look really good. I love the Hellforge one. Yeah, the Hellfane. Sorry, the Hellfane. That looks really cool. I like the flames in the middle. It looks like it's what Chaos Dwarf ship should look like. All they do, like the jaws on the smaller one up the top left here. The planes got a mouth. We've got these demony things here, which look really good. This looks, to me, this is what looks better. It's better detail. It doesn't look squatted. It doesn't look, like I said, doughy. It looks like it's been crafted out of, actual resin. It looks like it's been made to be looked at. It looks like a model that just looks, it looks better because it doesn't look like it's made out of clay. It doesn't look like it's been squatted or it's just a smaller version of an existing model. It looks, everything's proportionate, everything looks well, and everything looks great, and I really like it. And Abyssal Dwarfs look really good anyway. One of my favourite factions for Kings of War. If I wasn't doing Ratkin, I honestly would do these, especially that half-breed. Oh, such a good model. And yeah, this to me is better. This is why I think GW's on the back step when it comes to this scale model. This really shows that they are behind. This is a fantastic looking fleet, and it definitely looks better than what Games Workshop are showing. But this is fantasy, so comparable, it's not that great. We should really look at science fiction. And at science fiction, oh yes, the Union Battle Fleet. The Independence Battle Fleet set for the Union for dystopian wars is exactly what I'm talking about. This is a fantastic battle fleet. This shows you what sort of things can be done at this scale. You get a huge resin ship, and I tell you what, the resin ships that this War Cradle produce are massive. We've got an icebreaker that's the size of a brick, I swear to God. I'm not even joking, like, it literally is the size of putting a brick on the table. And this is for a smaller scale game. You have the John Henry. This is a fact. Look, I know people always think I'm a bit weird because I say that Games Workshop are dialed to 5, but everyone else is dialed up to 10. This is one of the reasons. You've got pretty much something that's the size of a Titan, and it flies. And it's got a hammer. Hammers always look better than chainsaws, but it looks like it's just going to hit the And you've got the other two smaller Titans as well, and you've got all these ships and some new models. But yeah, this resin ship is absolutely fantastic. It's a great looking model, and it's exactly what I mean when I say GW's back, because this is where detail is important. This is a fine looking model. These are great looking models. Again, the guns don't look stunted like in the Games Workshop stuff. Even the guns looked like they were stunted, like they were somehow smaller comparatively sized to the rest. I've seen these tanks in real life. I've seen them, and I know for a fact how far that turret goes over. On the Baneblade, on the Kratos, even like the Rhino, the smokestacks or the exhausts. That's what it's called. I've been playing a bit too much fantasy games, but yeah, the exhausts look like they've been stunted compared to their, other scale size. Where with the Abyssal Dwarfs, none of it looks stunted. That all looks comparatively right size, proportionate to what it is. And again, with the War Cradle models, again they look absolutely great, and they look like they should do. This is what I like. And the detail on these is something else. Like there's ball joints on the John Henry. So it's really flexible. It can be made in so many numerous ways, showing adaptability and versatility in your force. So if you get those two of these, you're going to have so many different ships. Even thanks to painting, we'll point this one out. You can actually get a couple of cranes in it, so you can actually have a bit of scenery as well. And yeah, this is what I mean. This is where, like, you've got the tokens here, which have their planes on them, and the flyers, and like, all of this nice, fine little detail. Yeah, I know the other ones does, but I don't know. Like I said, it looks like it's been. It's all smooth and roundy, and like it's made out of clay. It does look like it's made out of clay. It's all smooth and rounded, not harsh. I mean, these tanks aren't like this. These tanks in these larger sizes aren't like this. And to say, oh, it's a smaller scale, the sharpness of the edges of the dystopian wars, Independence Battlefield shows exactly that. You don't have to make them rounded. You can make them sharp. It shows that you can have these sharp joints without having having this sort of doughy, clayey look to them. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, basically, out of the three, honestly, GW is just it's batting low at this point. Yeah, it's just not great. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. War Cradle, if you want to actually get into dystopian wars, I would definitely guarantee it. It's a great community, and well, and I'm always up for it. And there's some good people in there as well. Go and join them. And if you want to save some money on your dystopian wars, of course, there is. No, sorry, dystopian wars you're not going to save money on because Wayland make it, but you can get it there, and it's the best place to buy it because you always pre-order stuff there. It's great. They always have something in stock, which you can start with, especially for the Union. And of course you have romantic stuff as well. Next is Forbidden Planet, if you like comics, games and everything else. Down there, my comic and my merchandise, if you like that. And of course there is my Patreon. But as always, make sure you save yourself. Get yourself something nice first rather than just giving me money. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.